You see?
Do you know who doesn't like lobster?
Who?
My husband.
No way. And you marry him? Stressed out? Who said I'm not stressed out?
No, that's what I'm saying. That's why
I'm very calm and in control. I'm about to overcook the rice. I'm not stressed. I'm very relaxed.
Tranquilo.
Breathe in and take a look at this.
It's not what I was expecting. Oh, look. Seasoned professional.
You have to. Come on. Go.
And Jose, we talk about our love of family meal at a restaurant and how the team makes it together, eats it together, works together, and that's what we've done. So thank you guys so much. Okay.
Meghan is in the house. Let's go, people. Let's go, team. Everybody's invited.
Meghan and Harry. Now, y'all heard what Chef José Andrés said at the end of that clip. Everybody's invited. That includes me. Come on, y'all. We're going to pack our overnight bags. We're going to the next stop wherever Chef José Andrés is hosting. We're going to get some good eats because he invited us. Now, today we're going to talk about Prince Harry's surprise appearance for Chef José Andrés. We're going to be reading an article from People magazine, but I wanted to open up this video with this very sweet compilation of clips from With Love Meghan, which is still on Netflix. Please go stream it. I stream it at least once a week. It's one of my favorite go-to shows while I'm cooking. As a matter of fact, today I didn't feel like cooking, y'all. I genuinely did not feel like it. Like, you just have those days, right? And something said, well, while you scroll for food, I don't doom scroll, I food scroll. So I said, while I scroll for food, I'm going to watch With Love Meghan, maybe get some inspo. Y'all, 20 minutes later, particularly this episode, I was up in the kitchen cooking. The same thing happens with Top Chef too. It's like I just need that inspo. Another one, whenever I'm cooking beef, for some reason, I love watching the movie The Menu. So this is a thing with me. Anyway, I definitely didn't see it working today because it is raining right now in Dallas. I just wanted to order some good food and watch my good program and put my feet up and wait for my husband to get home and eat some of these brownies that I bought from McAllister's together. And now I'm up cooking and moving around. So I had to pause so that I could give y'all an update while my food is simmering. So anyway, I had to open up with this compilation of clips because when I think of Chef José Andrés, I first think about him, Harry, Meghan, and the entire World Central Kitchen team showing up to help people when the LA fires occurred. Those images, those are always the first in my mind, just seeing his face and Meghan and Harry's face and how hard they were working. And there's so many moments like that when it comes to Chef José Andrés, Prince Harry, and Meghan, as well as World Central Kitchen. They do so much. Just the nature of his work is incredible. But his spirit is always front and center. No matter what he's doing, he just has one of the purest, most gentle and loving and unique but authentic spirits I have ever seen. He just seems like a ball of energy and someone that literally lights up the room. You know how people be saying like, oh, this person lit up the room, and you're like, I knew that person. It was all right. Chef José Andrés is one of the only people that if you say they lit up the room, everyone will have the same experience. Everyone will be able to relate to that. And I haven't even met him, and it bleeds through on the screen whenever I see him. So it was a pleasure to get started on this video. And I said, we got to open up on a high note. And that means fun clips of Chef José Andrés and Meghan Sussex. You're welcome. Let's get started, y'all. Thank you so much for clicking on my video, and if you're returning, welcome back to my channel. Today, we're going to take a look at this article in front of you, written by Janine Henney for People magazine, titled Prince Harry Makes Surprise Solo Appearance at LA Celebration for Friend Chef José Andrés Cookbook. The celebrity chef previously told People that he considers Prince Harry and Meghan Sussex to be his friends. I mean, yeah, that's a great byline, but I think we can see just from their interactions in photos when they work events together and they work together. Also, Meghan wrote the dedication in his cookbook, but then also With Love Meghan, we got to see Chef José Andrés and Meghan interact. I wouldn't even call them friends. I think that's downplaying it. These people act like family. Whenever they're together, they just seem like they have that warmth of family, that energy of family. And they certainly speak about one another that way. So I think it's great when I get to see them interact and show up for one another. Prince Harry made a solo appearance to support his pal, Chef José Andrés' latest cookbook release party in Los Angeles. On June 1st, it was revealed that the Duke of Sussex attended the event celebrating the publication of Andrés' new book, Spain My Way: Eat, Drink, and Cook Like a Spaniard. The bash was held on Wednesday, May 27th at Andrés' restaurant, San Laurel, at the Conrad Los Angeles Hotel, and Maria Shriver, Kyra Sedgwick, Tyler James Williams, Wolfgang Puck, and Roy Choi also attended. Spain My Way is touted as a lively collection of José Andrés' most beloved recipes from his home country and was published on May 19th, coinciding with Prince Harry and Meghan Sussex's 8th wedding anniversary. Oh, that's beautiful. What a very beautiful day. The May 27th release party fell on the same day that the cookbook was named a New York Times bestseller, and guests were served Spanish-inspired past bites, including scallop crudo, croquetas, oh my goodness, please forgive me for trying to pronounce some of these recipe names, jamon iberico, tortilla espanola, and caviar, with caviar, and Andrés' iconic liquid olives, plus Spanish wines and champagne through the evening. All of that sounded amazing. All of it, every last bit of it. And I can smell my food in the kitchen right now. So reading all that and smelling that, y'all, this is doing a number on me. Oh my goodness, I'm starving now. I hope y'all can't hear my stomach growling into this microphone. The chef's San Laurel restaurant explores California cuisine through a Spanish lens. And it was a show of support for Prince Harry to attend the party there. Oh, that's beautiful. Everyone looks like they had such a wonderful time, but I mean, how could you not? Even if you don't want to get out, you know you're going to have great company in Chef José Andrés, and he rolls with great people, obviously, but above all else, you know you're about to get some good eats and some good drinks. That'll get anybody off that couch. I'm the couch potatoist of all couch potatoes, and if Chef José Andrés invited me to have a sip of something and a little small bite of something, I'm there, and I'm waiting in line if he tells me to. He just seems like he has the best menu. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex have been friends with the restaurateur and humanitarian Andrés for several years. His World Central Kitchen nonprofit was the first partner of their charity Archewell Philanthropies, which was previously called the Archewell Foundation, which they founded after stepping back from their royal roles in 2020. Y'all could make this a drinking game. Genuinely, if you are truly trying to get lit, maybe this could be a bachelor or bachelorette party game or a birthday party game. Compile a bunch of articles from People magazine about Harry and Meghan. Drink every time it says step back or 2020 and see how lit you get. Then record it and send it to me so that I can laugh, because I know you're going to be looking crazy. Because every single article, genuinely, whenever I do Sussex styles, I'm always omitting that part because I'm like, now what does this have to do with the hem of that lady's garment? Will you please quit? I'm here to talk about Harry's cufflinks. I'm here to talk about Meghan's neckline. And here we go. Well, this is a beautiful cowl neckline, backless number, step back in 2020. Like, now wait a minute. Now this dress did not step back in 2020. You are alive, People magazine. They will not stop. Like, we were there, y'all. And it was 6 years ago. At this point, it is and will be in the history books. We don't have to keep bringing it up, but whatever. Prince Harry and Meghan teamed up with Andrés' World Central Kitchen to assist with relief efforts in the wake of the devastating California wildfires in January of 2025. The couple visited World Central Kitchen's hub in Pasadena to distribute food and supplies to victims of the Eden Fire, and later met up with Andrés at the food stations to thank relief teams. Exclusively speaking to People about that experience, Andrés said of Harry and Meghan then, quote, I mean, listen, I consider them friends. I know they are in the spotlight, not just in America, but in Britain. And what I can tell you from what I know is that they don't have to, but they decide to do it. That says everything. That is beautiful. And we all know that their motto is show up and do good. Straight like that, straight to the point. And that's exactly what they do. No fluff, no muss, straight to the work. More recently, the celebrity chef joined a season 2 episode of Meghan's lifestyle series with Love Meghan, which premiered on Netflix in August of 2025. There, the Duchess of Sussex named the seafood that Prince Harry isn't into while the pair share the kitchen. Y'all already heard that. It is lobster. You know who doesn't like lobster? My husband, Meghan said about Harry. And you married him anyway? Andrés joked in the reply, which made her laugh. Y'all, I have to honestly share. Y'all know lobster is my favorite food. I love lobster. It's just such a versatile protein. It's always delicious. And I love seafood anyway, but just lobster does it for me every time in any form, no matter how you cook it, except in mac and cheese. I can't get with it. Other than that, I'm good. But I watched this show on HBO called Rap, SHIT, and it's from Issa Rae. It's a very good show. It only got 2 seasons though. And in one of the episodes, they're trying to hype each other up because they're not doing so well and they're trying to build this career from scratch, and they're kind of broke and they're not really doing that well. Well, at one point, they start hyping each other up and they're like, at some point we're about to have all kind of money. We're going to be living in penthouses. We're going to have cars. We're going to be eating lobster. And for some reason, that has not left my brain. Kind of like Prince Harry, when he was talking about the different ways Americans pronounce words and Europeans pronounce words. And he was kind of going back and forth between some of them.
Americanisms to the Britishisms. It's very different.
Right,
Got me and my wife into a lot of trouble at the beginning of our relationship. Basil and basil. Oregano and oregano.
Mm-hmm. Sure. Sidewalk and pavement.
Yep.
Yeah.
Was it like horseback?
Vitamin and vitamin.
Yep. Horse riding or horseback riding. Where else are you going to ride the horse?
Thank you so much for watching the Sharion Sade YouTube channel. I appreciate you watching my content. If you haven't already, please don't forget to go ahead and like this video by hitting the thumbs up. Please don't forget to subscribe by hitting the subscribe button. And don't forget to comment along the way. If you feel so inclined, please don't forget to share so that more people can find us. Once again, thank you so much for watching. Now let's get back to the video. It appears Chef José Andrés had an amazing time at his shindig with all of his loved ones and friends nearby, and it's great to see that Prince Harry was able to attend. Something that it could just be a me thing, y'all. So this could just be me being hypersensitive. Can you blame me? I mean, my goodness. Around every corner, I feel like someone is trying to take a dig, a subtle dig, what have you. So sometimes I might be reading into things. So let me know if you think I'm being sensitive. I kind of do, but I'm still going to talk about it. Every time Prince Harry goes anywhere and Meghan is not glued to him, or Meghan goes anywhere and Harry is not glued to her, why do they feel the need to say solo? Harry showed up solo. Meghan showed up solo. But I don't see that with other couples. I do see that a little bit with other royal couples as well, I will be honest. But as far as most public figures who are married, and most public figures and celebrities are married or in a relationship, especially high-profile relationships, we kind of know they operate as human beings even after they enter a union. One soul, but still 2 bodies. And so when people keep reiterating, like, you would think it was weird if someone was like, oh my gosh, fans spotted Beyonce solo as she XYZ, or fans spotted Jay-Z solo. He was solo. He was by himself. Must mean divorce. That's the only thing it could mean. You would be like, are y'all okay? Are y'all unwell? Like, they're human beings. They got to do stuff. And it's not always going to be together. So why is it that every time Harry or Meghan do anything, it's like, so Harry walked down the street solo. He was all by his lonesome. Never had anybody in his life before or since. That boy was alone. And it's like, okay, I get it. It's just, it feels like it's jumping out at you because I feel like there's an inference, but I'm going to give this article the benefit of the doubt because it's written by Janine Henney. And from what I've seen of her for years, she has always been pretty supportive of the Sussexes. I don't think I've had any issues with her writing before. So I'm just going to take it for what it is, but it's so common. Yet they do so much work together and separately. At this point, why do you keep pointing that up? I think it's known that based on their pattern, and we got to focus on their pattern, based on their pattern and how they operate, many of their projects have to be done independently because they have a family. And so they have to swap it out and work together because they have to manage their household too. It's not just the 2 of them. They're also married with kids. So they have to coordinate. Hell, I don't have children. I have 2 schnauzers, and there are so many events that because my younger schnauzer, she's getting better, but she's very high needs, especially at the time that we first got her. She had 11 siblings. And my first schnauzer, Romeo, I've had him for 15 years. He was one of 2, and he was the oldest. He had no attachment issues whatsoever. I could go, I could come, I could do whatever. He didn't cry. He's always been pretty cool. But also I've had him for a long time, but even as a puppy, he didn't suffer from that. Rosalind is a competitor. Like, she feels like she has to compete for attention because she was throwing bows to get milk when she was little. So she's still kind of wired that way of like, if anyone else is getting attention, then I must be dying. And if you go outside of that door for even a second, then this is the end for me. Say your goodbyes now. Like, she is very dramatic, but she's cute as hell. But the point that I'm making is she's very high needs. And so when either of us have stuff to go to, we either have to take her and Romeo to stay with the sitter, and we usually go with Pappy's. We'll go with Pappy's house. Is it Pappy's house? Whatever. It's their groomer and their sitter. So we'll take them over there, or one of us will just stay with her. We'll stay with both of them. So there have been events that maybe one of us didn't really want to go to, just to be real, and we'll send each other off and stay because we don't want, a little auntie baby. She's only going to have a few more months, maybe even the end of this year. She's probably going to grow out of that. So why not indulge her for a little bit? She's growing out of it slowly but surely. We're not going to rush her. But yeah, I mean, we have dogs and we have to coordinate because they can't go everywhere with us, but they also are, one of them is high needs and we can't just leave her. Romeo, I can leave him home. He wouldn't give a damn. He's going to sleep the whole time anyway. Rosalind will sit up and wait for me and stare at the clock. She doesn't know what it says, but she'll stare at the clock because she knows it means something. But I say that to say, even with a household with animals, we have to coordinate because even though we're married, we still have two different bodies. And so we got to operate and live our lives without being connected at the hip. It would be very weird if every time I went to the store, or I love going down to my local Brahms or my Cold Stone, and I see the same people all the time, or I go to the gym, I see the same people all the time, and I kind of make little buddies there. If every time I showed up, they'd be like, Sharion, solo dolo, all by her lonesome, look at her about to get a divorce. Like, I would be like, okay, you know what? My man love me. I would be irritated because like we have two different bodies. Like, anyway, I think it's sometimes they're trying to take a dig, and then other times I just think they know it's a headline grabber because people are hoping to see something and they're hoping it means something. And so they kind of play the middle. And if I can take anything from this, I will say People Magazine is known to play the hell out of that middle, because I've had to read them a few times, but I've also praised them a couple of times. They keep me on my toes. But anyway, with that said, it's wonderful to see that Harry had a lovely time and Chef José Andrés had a lovely time, and he deserves all of the attention and the love and the success that he's getting. He is a master at his work, but he has an even better, amazing, authentic spirit, and that is obvious to anyone with eyes, ears, and soul. So I wish him all the best. I cannot wait to read this cookbook. I might try a recipe or two. I haven't had the best luck trying the recipes I've seen on things. Like, I haven't had the best luck. The only time I had really good luck was when I cooked recipes out of the Together cookbook from Hub Community Kitchen in Meghan, Sussex. I had great luck with that garden omelet. Was the green omelet. That one went really well. But as far as the Gruyères, the cacio pepe Gruyères, they were so ugly. They were good. They were ugly as hell. They were so ugly, y'all. I promised y'all a video on that. And when I went back to look at the photos to like add to the video, I said, they don't want to see this. I want them to like me after this. And I don't want them to ask themselves, like, something wrong with Sharion? Is she trying to cook out of a kitchen, or did she make this in her backyard? Like, how did it turn out like this? And honestly, I don't know. I'm not the best at baking, so we all fall short. So some of the things I've tried to make haven't been so great. So I'm giving it a try. And if it turns out well enough to post pictures to the internet, because I'm not going to post anything that y'all going to roast me for the rest of my life. I'm not doing that to myself. But if it turns out okay, I'll post to the internet. But I cannot wait to get this. Oh, I need this in my kitchen. So anyway, that's all I have for y'all today. I'm going to allow some of my favorite clips of Chef José Andrés on With Love Meghan to carry us out of here. But before we do, if you haven't already, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see y'all next time. Bye.
What did you sprinkle on the coffee?
I thought I'd make it look pretty, so just some.
It looks super pretty.
It's just some cinnamon sugar.
We have to Instagram it.
Okay.
Look at this thing. Look at that. You know, I don't like to cook. My children are no longer with me. I'm not handling this very well.
It's okay. I have to prepare myself. The kids are only 3 and 5, and I'm already going like, oh no, don't
They're
cry.
already 3 and 5.
Do you believe it? I just had Lily when you came to the house when we were cooking. Oh, we had so much fun. And you know, I'm just glad that in everything that you stay safe. I always like, oh, Jose, you show up where everyone needs love and support and food. And I'm just like, oh, please be safe.
But that's why we have moments like this. He's whispering. All the acorns that this ham ate. All the forest that this pig was living in.
Cheers.
Okay. We got the first course. Oh my God, you're determined. Look at you.
I didn't do it right down the middle, unfortunately.
You did good.
But I opened it. And this is called Aristotle's Lantern, she said.
Oh my God, you took a class in biology. And you let me get into your boat. And the sea urchin is telling me, yes, Jose. That's the gonads. the gonads, which is the reproductive part of the sea urchin, because they need to reproduce themselves so we can keep eating them.
It is sort of the part of the storytelling that I find could be edited out.